Hello, statistics student. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find mean for a set of data using Statdisk. This is a part of the videos that I will record for showing you how to do statistic calculation and graphing for chapter 1 and 2. So here I have a set of data in Excel. In Excel, maybe I'll go through it very quickly. In Excel is just like a big table. It can contain data. You can like enter your data here in a column. Typically, a set of data will be in one column, and then you can move them around. And usually, the first row is the name of the data. Like for example, this may be grades, maybe height, or maybe whatever measurement that you want to say. So this is with what you label your data. And then from row 2, you would have your data, and you can have a very big data set up to like hundreds. So, and in Excel, you can have multiple sheets. So if you click 2, you can move this data into the second sheet. So this is like a second table, but it's all in the same file. So to move data around or to select data, you need to move your cursor in a cell. We call this a cell. So every cell has a label. So you click on a cell, like how I click one by one, you see that this is the cell label. This is the name box. They call it the name box. So A3 means it is column A, row 3. And if I click here, this is obviously C5. So if you don't know what cell you are, that's what you do. So if you put your cursor in any cell, a fat white cross would happen. So this is for selection. So if you want to select your data without the header, you just do that and then hold down your mouse or your whatever, right click, left click, I don't know, to select data when you are in a in a white cross. Once you select something, you move your cursor to the edge of it, like so. You see, you move. Oh no, not this edge. I think the top or the bottom edge. You see that the cursor change into like a crosshair kind of cross with you know. So this is when you are ready to move. Okay, so you can move your data around for copying. So if you want to copy now, you can do a right click copy, or you can do cancel this. You can select it and then you do a Control C also. So Control C would also copy it. And then you can go to another sheets and then do Control V. Okay, so this is how you move things around. And if you want to move, you just escape the selection. Then you can select it again, and then you put your cursor like this. And when it is like in this form, then you can move it around. Okay, so assume that we have this data and we are ready to do the mean. Okay, find the mean of it. So this is just so you can get used to how to get around with Excel and also get around with using the Statdisk calculator. So what you do is, if you look at the online calculator instructions, so there is a link for Statdisk, or you can just type Statdisk. Okay, I can just do Statdisk. You have to log on, and if you haven't, you can register, sign up. Okay, use a valid email address, and you can sign up. This is my address. So, I have some old data. I don't know. So if you have some old data, you can clear it. And I'm ready to copy my data here. So I do Control V. Okay. No, it's not there. So where's my data? I go back to here. I copy it again. Control C. So maybe if I just do copy, I think it doesn't work. So I have to do Control C and Control V. Control V will copy it over here. So this is called a sample editor. Then you want to do any kind of calculation is here. Data, explore data, descriptive statistic. Descriptive statistic is for calculating like data summary including mean, median, mode. Okay. So if you do that, then you will say, okay, I am ready to do your explore your data column. So you say my data is in column 1. Evaluate, and then mean, which is the average. In layman's term would be here. So your average is 5.25 for this IC data. Where's my data now? If you click show sample data, it will shows up here. So in order for you to remember what these are, you can say data added a data titles. You can say, oh, this is my data from Excel, so you can remember what it is. Okay, so this is how you do it. You enter it into a data sample editor into one column. You can enter it manually if it's not a lot of data. And then you do data, explore data, descriptive statistics, select the column. In this case, actually, if you select it now, it changed name to that, and then you would evaluate. The mean, which is the average, is 5.25 would be here. Median is 5.0. Okay, so there's a lot of things that shows up. We'll talk about this. But in the first video, I want you to get used to moving around in Statdisk and also being able to transfer data from Excel into Statdisk.